Oh, got a text from Bella Porch. She asks, I'm so excited to hear about your debut album. What was the process like creating the new sound for your album? Thank you, Bella, for the text. The process was pretty organic, I would say. Days that I thought would be more like experiments kind of ended up being like part of the album. I started the whole thing, kind of fresh. I had never really been fully a part of the songwriting process before. So for me, it was like, okay, I've just got to start someday, and that's today. And I went in kind of, thinking I'm going to learn a lot from this. And even though I'm not perfect, I'm going to push through, and one day I will create this album. But then as those days kind of stacked on, my friends and family started responding and saying that I should wrap this album up and really make it something. And so I trusted in their opinions, and I'm very grateful for them because I ended up continuing to do that over the past year, and that's how this album was created. The studio ended up becoming a big, safe place for me, and I felt like a therapy session every day, actually. Oh, she asked another question. Are there any fun studio stories you have from recording your debut album? I think the making of APT, and it was like, I think it was midnight, and I was teaching the boys how to play Korean drinking games. I was like, I'll teach you guys some Korean drinking games. And my favorite drinking game is APT because it's like the most simple, it's very straightforward. And so I was like, this is how you play it. Rosé's random game. And they kind of like all lost their mind. They were like, what? They were like, oh my God, this is the best. And I'm like, what? Like, why do you like it so much? And they were like, again. So I was like, we should write a song with this game. But it was too late in the day, and the next day I rocked up to the studio and I brought it back up, and then that's when we wrote APT. So that was like a fun little moment that I remember. Devin Lee Carlson. Hi, Devin. She sent a question. She asks, if you could have written any pop song, what would it be? Love You. I think I would have written We Found Love by Rihanna. I love that song so much. We love Rihanna. I think it's just it's like a song that makes you feel young and excited for love. And it makes you want to party and dance, but then also be like, it makes you feel like you want to be in love in a hopeless place. I think it's the best, and I love that era of Rihanna. Last text. Amy Allen just texted, love you, Amy. She co-wrote a lot of my songs on the album, and she's the most talented person on earth. She asks, Rosie, if you could pick a room in a house, a time of day, and a food to be eating for your fans while they listen to the album start to finish, what would they be? That is the best question. My gosh, so thoughtful, of course. Definitely in bed, in your own bed, in your favorite blanket. I would suggest listening to it at either 3 a.m. or midnight. What food? Something sweet. I think it should be something sweet. I'll go for my Haribo sour gummy bears, and I would have a beer next to me. Just a nice cold one, just one for the album. That's the cutest question. Love you, Amy. All right, so I think that's it. No more texts are coming through. Thank you all for watching. I'm Rosé, and that was... Bye,